Hello everybody. So in this video of English grammar, we are going to look at punctuation. Now we all know that the English language punctuation consists of punctuation marks like comma, full stop, exclamation mark, question mark, etc. However, why do we study punctuation? Why is punctuation really important? So let us first look at that. So moving on, why do we study punctuation? The thing is, punctuation is the most important part of a sentence. If there is no punctuation in your sentence, the sentence has no meaning. Or worse yet, you want your sentence to mean one thing, however, due to wrong or no punctuation, your sentence can mean entirely different thing. There are a lot of jokes on this punctuation mistakes too. Like the one that I remember is there is this sentence which without punctuation reads let's eat grandma, and when you use punctuation it's actually let's eat grandma. So where after eat there should come a comma to indicate that you are asking your grandma to come and eat together. However, without the proper punctuation it looks like you want to eat your grandma. Right? So that is why punctuation is very important, especially in your written English. If you want your written English to be taken seriously, if you want to score good marks in the comprehension part, that is the essay writing, your article writing, your report writing, and all the other things, if you want to score good in that part, you have to use proper punctuation. So moving on, let us look at the punctuation marks now. The first punctuation mark we have is the full stop, which is shown by a dot. Now the full stop is used at the end of the sentence to show that the sentence has ended. Now, why do we really use the full stop? Now, consider that in this example, my name is Mukul. I didn't use the full stop. Consider that. So what would the sentence look like? It would be incomplete. You guys would be confused whether the sentence is completed or not, whether I want to talk more or whether I have stopped. To show that full stop is required. Now this is one sentence. What if I had written two sentences here and I hadn't shown a full stop in between? Now you guys would have been confused that okay, this is this looks like two sentences, but the guy hasn't put a full stop in between. So if it's a continuation, then the sentence has no meaning, right? That is why full stop is required to show that okay, I have stopped here. Now the full stop is also used for short forms or initials. What is an initial? Now instead of writing full name, you can write just the first letter of your name, your middle name, and the whole surname. So in that case, after every initial you put a dot. So V dot K dot Pandey, VK Pandey. While speaking, we speak VK Pandey. However, there is dot in between. For short forms too, we use the dot. For example, most of the degrees are referred to in short forms. Masters of Arts is MA, so M dot A dot. Bachelor of Science is BSc, so B dot SC dot. So that concludes our full stop. Moving on, let us look at the comma. Why is comma used? Comma is used to show that there is a pause in the sentence. So I couldn't find him because he had run away. Remember, while reading also, when a comma comes in between, you have to pause for a bit. You have to stop there for a bit. Not a long stop for a long time, just a short time. I couldn't find him because he had run away. Now, why do we use comma really? We use comma when we don't want our sentence to end, but we also want to show that the next part of the sentence is going to be important. So here, I couldn't find him. Okay, but I want to show that why couldn't I find him? because he had run away. Now this part is important. That is why I use a comma in between, so that you may stop and then you will realize that okay, the next part is going to be important. So I couldn't find him, comma, because he had run away. The comma is also used to separate a series of words. That is, if there are few words that are back to back, for example, he took out a pen, a pencil, an eraser, and a sharpener from his bag. Now, if there was no comma in between these words, you would you would have been confused. See, he took out a pen, a pencil, an eraser, and a sharpener from his bag. Right? That doesn't make sense. So when you put a comma in between these, you get to know that a pen, a pencil, an eraser, and a sharpener are four different words with four different meanings. They aren't dependent on the earlier word, right? These are four separate words to show that you use comma here. Now we also use comma to separate conversation from normal sentence. For example, come here, said the old man kindly. Now after quotation marks, these two are called quotation marks, which we will see in the next slide. So after quotation marks, you have to put a comma in between so that the reader knows that, okay, the conversation ends here and now the normal sentence will go on. Now, the comma is also used to show important qualities. For example, like a profession of the subject, that is the noun. For example, my dad, a doctor, goes to work at 8 a.m. every day. Now, here I want to point out to the fact that my dad is a doctor. My dad being a doctor is important here. That is why I use a comma in between to get your attention. So, moving on, let us see the next punctuation mark, that is the semicolon. The semicolon is a mix of a dot and a comma. So why do we use semicolon? We use it when we want to join two sentences, but we don't want to use conjunctions like and, because, or, etc. Right? Why are conjunctions used? Conjunctions are used to join two different sentences. But if we don't want to use conjunction, we put a semicolon in between. For example, he was a simple person. Unfortunately, he was misunderstood. So, in effect, the semicolon has the function almost similar to the comma. Just that when the semicolon comes, you take a bit longer pause. And most important thing, in comma, the whole sentence is one sentence only. Here, there are two different sentences, however they are joined by a semicolon in between, right? So moving on, the next punctuation mark is the colon. Why is colon used? Colon is used to indicate that the following is going to be a series or a list of words. So to make the reader aware of that, we use the colon. For example, planets in the solar system are colon Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. See, here I put the list of all the planets in our solar system. That is why I used a colon in between. Okay, so this concludes part one of our punctuation. The next part, there are in total 11 punctuation marks. The next part will be seen in the next video titled punctuations part 2. Okay, so do make sure to check out that video too, and in that video you will also get a short exercise, so you will also get some practice in this. Okay, so right now we will stop here. Thank you.